plaintiff, Desiree Dominguez, worked with the defendant, and they became friends. Desiree claims she and the defendant took a trip to Miami together, and while there, the defendant threatened to leave Desiree in Miami. Desiree suing her former friend for a cell phone and defamation. Defendant Jessica Rico says Desiree is a bully, and she's been harassing her and bad-mouthing her for months. Jessica denies owing Desiree for anything, and she's countersuing for the harassment.
Start with you.
Okay, so I met the defendant at work in 2017. We developed a friendship relationship, or so I thought. That led to us going out, hanging out after work. Eventually, we planned a trip out of town to Miami, which was supposed to be a vacation, let's go party, we're out of town, which ended up being a disaster. A few of her family members, myself and her, went on the trip. In the trip, she started acting kind of fake, embarrassed of us.
How so?
She pretty much said it, like, I'm fake. Like, can you tell my family member to check his clothing?
Your Honor.
To do what?
To check his clothing, he's embarrassing.
Your Honor.
I have text messages proving that.
I'm talking about the whole trip thing, why the problem started. She's lying about that.
She's telling me why she feels it started.
So she also threatened to leave us. We all paid for a rental, and again, I don't know. We paid for a rental and a hotel.
How long was this?
She's lying, Your Honor.
That was on
She knows
February.
why.
And how many friends were involved?
It was myself and two of her family
So out of the three of you, nobody has figured out or even speculated on why she did these things.
She just literally got mad and said that I'm embarrassed of being walking around with you guys.
But usually you try to figure out, or you do figure out, or you do know.
She didn't want me hanging out with her family members.
She's lying, Your Honor.
It's the shine of light.
Let me hear from you.
Okay, first of all, Your Honor, she's a bully. She's been harassing me for months. She's been bad-mouthing me with my employees at work. She uses drugs. She smokes marijuana and does cocaine. I have proof.
Okay.
And then in the Miami trip,
She don't look like a dope fiend to me.
Thank you.
in Miami, the
Smoke
issue.
some weed, okay, so what?
Well, in Miami, the issue we had was because she was smoking weed. I don't like to smoke weed. I don't like
so
that
walk
around.
away. Now what else?
And I walked
away. That was
away.
the only issue, is her smoking weed.
But they got offended because I said, you guys are
All right,
embarrassing,
that
and
was
I
the
walked
only
away.
issue. Let's get to the cell phone. Yes, ma'am.
On April 2nd, I asked her to return a phone I had lent her when we were still standing as friends back in November of 2017. She denied the acknowledgement of the phone, so I sent her a screenshot, which I have the paperwork right here.
When was she supposed to have returned the phone?
As soon as she got a new phone, because she had
And I
sold the
did.
phone.
When
because
did you think that might be?
Because
When
was a
did
verbal
you
agreement.
think it might occur? Her getting a new phone and
It
giving
occurred
you
on
your...
December,
It
and I was
did
waiting
happen?
still.
She gave it back to you?
No, she never gave me
Listen
my
to
phone.
me
lying, Your
carefully.
Honor.
Listen to me carefully. When was she supposed to return your phone?
When she got her new cell phone device,
And did
she
you
didn't have a date.
speculate on when that might be?
She said her mother was giving her a phone, and once her mother will give her new phone,
Did
she
you
was returning
speculate
it.
on when that might
No,
be?
she never said when she was gonna
because
get a
the
new
time may not have expired yet. That's why I need a time frame.
Okay.
You haven't told her when to return it, and you all didn't agree on a specific time. Ma'am, what do you say to this?
Okay. This is just a way for her to continue to harass me. I've filed multiple...
Did you borrow her phone?
I borrowed
Let's talk
her
about
phone.
that.
I borrowed her phone.
Did you give it back?
I gave it back.
Okay, when did you give it back?
I gave it back around the first week of December when I purchased
First
my
week of
new
December.
phone.
She says she gave it back to you, so why are we here?
Okay, so I sent her an email when I found out she was transferring out of the department, asking for the phone because
When?
Harassing me.
This was back on April 26th.
There you go. Let's see it. And what was her response?
That I'm harassing her.
Okay. Phone you said you had. Can you bring it to work? She says, no problem.
No, that's her replying, no problem. I asked her if she could bring the phone to work so I could use it, and she replied, no problem.
Ma'am?
Yeah.
That's not her.
I borrowed her the phone. I sure did.
This is her.
And 17.
I'm
Yeah.
the one saying.
But
No,
you
no.
said this is 18.
Yes, that's because she denied the phone.
She's
so I-
asking you to bring the phone
No, I
as
asked
of,
Let me borrow it, yeah.
as of April 18th.
No, that's.
You read and tell me what each one says.
I'm sorry.
You read it.
But the top right here is the phone I'm talking about.
No,
and the
what do you
screenshot.
say about that phone, and who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Jessica.
What do you say?
I said, no problem.
No, read it.
She said, the phone you say can you bring it to work? I said, no problem. Smiley face, smiley face, smiley face.
That's April 18th. So if somebody owes you the phone, how is it you're going to bring them a phone? Smiley face, smiley face, smiley face.
No, that's...
Yeah. That's what you just read. Now, do you have something that clarifies it more?
Yes,
because that's what you just read to me. She said, are you going to bring the phone? You said, yes. Smiley face, smiley face, smiley face. Meaning you had the phone in your possession. She said she gave it back to you in December. April, you say to her, you'll bring it to her.
No, Judge.
You just read it. Read it over since you say no. You didn't tell her that?
This is a screenshot
Did you
of
tell
this?
her
Yes.
you would bring the phone? Your claim is dismissed. Have a good day. No harassment.
I don't have nothing to say to her.
Nothing to say. If she continues the path that she's going, I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing, filing reports at my work and making sure that my safety is good.